Okay, here we go. This is the way you cook. Cook your breakfast. You start by going to the store and getting some fresh mushrooms. Now, you take an onion that has never been seen by human eyes before, cut you off a big old slice, big enough to feed an army. Make sure you get some of the onion peel in there too, it's just extra flavor. Kind of chop it up at random because it don't really matter what it looks like or tastes like or anything. I like to put some extra virgin olive oil in here. No, that's butter. Never mind. I'm using a little pan today because I'm a little guy. Well, not so much. Yeah, I put a little onion in the butter. I got some thinly sliced deli ham here, so I'm going to use it. I mean, it's not ideal or anything, but neither am I. Shut up. Yeah, we chop it up a little bit from one direction. Chop it up a whole bunch more from another direction, and then you got your pretty much chopped up ham. Okay, so this is coffee here. I made that ahead of time. Because it's 5:23 in the afternoon, and it's high time I had some coffee. I think I'll put that ham in a baggie instead of leaving it in this cotton picking bucket that apparently has more to do with selling ham than storing it. Now, I like to flip the onions around because it gets butter on the bottom of the pan, and that way the kitchen stinks. Look at that, the little plug came out of the onion. Let's put that back in. Alright, I'm going to put some ham in here with the butter and onion. Then we'll get the fresh mushrooms that I went all the way over to the store to get. And just throw it in whole, because the bigger the bites, the more powerful your teeth will get before you die. Just give that a flip. Again, just the only purpose is to stink up the kitchen. Now, be sure and put more mushroom in there than you need. Because you can always throw up if you get too much. Alright, now, we should probably have an egg if we're going to make an omelet. I like cheese on mine too. But I like to get some of the egg all over the kitchen counter. That lets my roommates know that I've been cooking, so that when they come home and see the big piles of puke laying all over the countertop, they know who to give credit for. Put a little water in my egg and salt and pepper. There's no reason for it, it's just because water is cheap, you know. Now I'm going to turn this other burner on here, a bigger pan. I've got some, that's not a grapefruit, it's large, it's bigger than a grapefruit. This is starting to sound like charades. I don't know, it's good, I'll eat it. Here's a piece of banana, I'm going to eat some of that too. Try to cut it without chopping any of your digits off if you can. The time you spend going back and forth to the emergency room is time you're not able to eat. I forget where I learned that. If you haven't learned it yet, just go ahead and write it down. That's the garbage disposal. You hear rumbling in the background. Whoop. We got some omelet filler all over the inside and outside of the kitchen stove on that flip. It's kind of an art form, really. That would be a good name for a child. If your last name was Form, just name your boys all Art. Let them fend for themselves out there in the real world. Now, when you ask? That's a little bit cool. I've been cooking long enough to let my coffee get cold, so I just heat her back up. It's all the sense I got, so that's what I do. Now, speaking of butter, the art forms and whatnot, we're going to use some cheese. Just because we can. There's no intelligent reason for it, really. But this omelet is not for intelligent people. I'm going to